So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I haven't uploaded a video in 5 weeks. This training plan has been done for 3 weeks now, and I still haven't uploaded a video. Basically, this is a what's happened since then? Has the training plan actually worked? What am I doing currently? Why haven't I uploaded a video? That sort of thing. We started this training plan 12th of October. I finished this plan on the 9th of November. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Today's the 4th of December. So, instead of doing a training video and then a race day video like I said I was going to do, I'm just going to combine it into one just to get this video out and move on with some other video topic ideas. But what happened? Why haven't I uploaded? Why haven't I filmed? Why haven't I just gotten my act together sooner? Well, thankfully and gratefully, I've had lots of stuff come up in the last couple of weeks. I managed to go on set with the BBC. That was really fun, really grateful for that. I've had a couple of weekends where I've gone out to the Isle of Man to celebrate a friend's 30th birthday. Also really fun. And I've managed to film, so we wrapped our second short film. So my film production company, we've now wrapped 2 films. Both are in the post-production phase. So hopefully the first one is going to be released fairly shortly and the second one maybe just after Christmas. Alright, so the training plan. I planned to do 3 runs a week for 4 weeks. I planned to do Mondays being intervals, Wednesdays being tempo runs, and Saturdays being my long/easy runs. First week, excellent. You probably saw that video already. Everything went to plan. Second week, I only did the first and the third session. First session being intervals, that went down, we did that, excellent. The tempo session, I just didn't do. I could have done it in the evening, but lack of willpower, terrible, I know, hit me, I didn't do that run. The weekend session I did do, and I did that really easily just as a nice casual run. Had a great time. There's 2 that I really enjoyed, and that was one of them. Week 3, I managed to hit the first 2 sessions, so the hill sprints, that was the second session that I really enjoyed. I managed to get the tempo session done, and that one was good. I didn't feel great, but it happened. And then I missed the Saturday easy run. Week 4, the final week, the week where race day was happening, I missed both sessions. So the interval and the tempo session I missed. Out of the 11 sessions that I had planned, I only did 7. It's not great, I missed 4 of them. But saying that, we came down to race day, I did the same run again, same shoes, mostly the same clothes, and I got a better time. I got a time of 21:24, and that's excellent. But that is where I was expecting to be in the first case, in the baseline test. And so this just shows to me that when I stop running, I do lose that fitness quite quickly, and the 22 minutes is reflective of that. It's still a great time, don't get me wrong, but it's not where I'm normally at. So I've done lots of park runs, and they're all normally 21 minutes and some change. So this new one, where I did 21:24, that's excellent. That's where I should be. Alright, tell you what, let's start with the pros. What went really well with this training plan? Well, the first thing that I really like about this is that it keeps me consistent. Having a plan laid out takes away the thought and the brain power and the motivation that I need to say, okay, I need to go and do whatever workout. I look at the page, I say, great, I'm doing intervals or tempo or easy run, and I just go and do it. And that really helps me. Having a structured plan helps me stay consistent, because that's the biggest hindrance to me, is that if I don't have a plan, I get lazy and then I just stop running. The second pro is that I got to do sessions that I would never normally do. I would never wake up and say, okay, I'm going to do hills today. I would just go for a run. That I got to do more sessions that I normally wouldn't ever do. I got variety. And the third, let me just quickly interrupt. My third point, I went on a massive tangent and wasn't very succinct. What I was trying to say is that for my easy running, I needed to make it easier. And there are 3 different categories to help make it easier. You've either got distance, you've got frequency, or you've got intensity. In the past, I would only reduce one of those things and claim it was an easy run. What you've got to do is reduce at least 2 of them, if not all 3. So to make an easy run really easy, you lower the pace, so the intensity, you reduce the distance, and you do that less often, as in running overall less often. And so for this, I worked out, okay, I need to reduce 2 or more of these aspects. That's all I was saying, intervals. So my easy running has made a big improvement. That's something that I will take away. Easy running needs to be much easier. Distance, intensity, or frequency. Okay, so pros out the way, let's look at some cons. What were the bad things about this training plan? What did I do badly? What would I need to improve in the future? And what could you take from my mistakes into your training? Well, the first one is, as I said before, I took a 2-month break between half marathon and then doing this. And that led to a resurgence of too much too soon. Doing too much too soon really did become a factor. Not a limiting factor, I still completed the plan, but an annoyance factor that reduced some of the enjoyment of running. And that was my second point. My enjoyment of running during this training block really faded towards the end. And I guess the lack of joy that I got out of doing this training plan influenced my video creation. I didn't enjoy what I was doing, so I thought that filming the videos and editing them, because I wasn't enjoying it at the time, meant that I wasn't enjoying the filmmaking either. Whereas now I've finished for 3 weeks and I've come back to say, no, I do enjoy this. I do enjoy the editing and I do enjoy the filming. But I think it was just the annoyance of this training block. I fell out of love with it. And the weather. I hate the fact that I'm using this as one of my cons. The weather being cold and rainy most of the time really dissuades me from running. I do still run in the rain. I mean, the first run on this training block was straight in the rain. So I do it, I will get it done, I just don't love it. So that was a big annoyance, that doing a training block in the winter, you have to be really prepared to run in the cold and the wet. And I guess the last thing that I would want to change about this running plan is my consistency. I did very little before it, so coming straight into this was too much too soon. I need to be little and often. I need to run more consistently before starting a training plan. And that's what I would happily do next. I would start running more consistently for at least a month, if not 2 months, and then start a training plan once I've got a better base. I mean, I'm a good runner and I'm capable, but to do a training block and to actively and effectively improve my running, I need that consistency. So that's it. 7 weeks from start to finish. Wasn't great. Apologies, but I'm now back. I am in the studio, everything's set up, the Christmas lights are up, so we are in the Christmas season. I have improved my 5K time, I have been running a little bit since the end of this training plan to improve that consistency, and I'm looking at some more races in the new year. I know that I've got some races, I've got 3 races booked for Easter time, and I've got a Tough Mudder booked for the summer. So I've got 4 races to look forward to in the future, and hopefully expanding on that selection as well. Now, apologies for the delay. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.